A person without vision is a slave to reality. Good morning, Deirdre. A person without vision is a slave to reality. When I heard that quote, I was like, oh my, oh my. A person without vision is a slave to reality. You let that soak in for just a minute. Let it soak in for just a minute. So, we're going to talk about vision today because it's so powerful and it impacts our life so much. It impacts our life so much having a vision. So, we have to ask ourselves, am I speaking my vision? Am I using my vision? Do I know my vision? Do I have my vision? All the things. Do I know it? Do I use it? Do I speak it? Am I living it? Am I living my vision? Okay. So a life vision inspires action. It becomes a practical guide for creating plans, setting goals and objectives. It helps to evaluate our life. It provides focus. It keeps us in faith, gives us motivation. It produces discipline, and it opens doors for miracles and gives life purpose. Come on. A life of vision inspires action. That's from Vlad. A life of vision inspires action. So I'm going to give you a few definitions real quick. So when you have this, Dr. Miles Monroe said, when you have vision, it's a conceptual picture view of your future. It's a conceptual picture view of your future, a visual manifestation of your purpose. It's a glimpse of the reason for your existence. It's the perception of your divine assignment, and it's the connection and the conception of your preferred future. Your preferred future. Um, and the ability to believe it is possible. And it's the capacity to see the invisible and believe it was possible. So I have a question for you. How would you act if you knew everything was going to be okay? We started off by saying the quote, a person without vision will be a slave to reality. Isn't that powerful? Good morning, Jennifer. Even when we talk about Habakkuk 2, it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. The just, a lot of people know both scriptures. They know, hello, you know the right division to make it plain. And you also know the scripture, the just shall live by faith. Did you know that all of that is together? That you're supposed to stand on your watch and wait and see what God says to you. And then you go write it down. Not, I know a lot of times you'll be sleeping and be like, oh, I'm going to remember when I wake up. You are not going to remember when you wake up, y'all. I have done that so many times. Like, I don't want to turn on anything. I don't want to like get all the way up. I don't want to see a light that'll wake me up. And you wind up staying right in your bed. Has anybody else ever done that? You wind up staying right in your bed thinking that you're going to remember. And when you wake up, you don't. That has definitely happened to me. When I say that has happened to me, that has definitely happened to me. So get up, get up. It's worth it. It is so worth it to get up and to do that. Okay, so we did a challenge 2 weeks ago, led to profit in Isaiah 48:17. Thus says the Lord. Thus says the Lord, your Redeemer. I am the Lord who teaches you to profit and who leads you in the way that you should go. And many people hear this text and they reduce profit to money. But in the kingdom, profit isn't just financial, profit is perceptual. Okay, it's the ability to see beyond your current conditions and align with God's intended conclusion. When Isaiah 48:17 was written about God saying, I'm your redeemer, I teach you how to profit, it was a tumultuous time. Things had not been going good. It was written in a time where things weren't going good for the people. They had had trials and tribulations, Marie and Derek and Connie. There were so many things that had happened to them. And God said, it doesn't matter if it's a drought. It doesn't matter if all these other things look like they're happening. I am the Lord your God. I'm speaking to you right now. I'll teach you how to profit and lead you in the way that you should go. That didn't come when everything was all sunshine and rainbows. God told them he would teach them to profit when the land wasn't doing good. God will teach you to profit right now. It doesn't matter who's in office. It doesn't matter what the people are saying. It doesn't matter if people are being laid off. It doesn't matter if the value of the dollar is going down. All the things that you're thinking matter so much about the economy and why something may not work for you or why it's going to take a dip for you. No, ma'am, no ham, and no turkey. That's exactly when the Lord steps in and say, I'll teach you how to profit and lead you in the way that you should go. Your life is not limited by your mistakes. Your life is limited by your vision. Your life is not limited by your mistakes. Your life is limited by your vision. Let me help you understand. All of us have made mistakes, but your greatest challenge, it was never your mistake. It was losing vision after it. Because that's what the enemy wants us to do. If he could just get us to lose the vision, then we'll go down a slow spiral because the vision gives us life. Vision makes you come alive. Being able to live and understand and move towards your future, because without vision, people perish. And it actually means to move slowly, to have a slow decline. It means it's like it creeps up on you, like you don't even recognize it. First you were running, now you're walking, now you're sitting, and now you're laying down. That's what no vision does. So if you lose your vision because times got hard, which is what the enemy wants us to do, he wants us to be so focused on what happened and he wants us to be so focused on something that didn't work. He wants us to be so focused on something that didn't happen or a trial or a situation or something that's happening in your body or something that's happening in your money that you lose your vision. Because when people fail, when life doesn't go the way expected, they don't just, pause living. People don't stop living, they start shrinking. They start shrinking. People shrink their expectations. They shrink their faith. They shrink their vision. And what was once God sized, they shrink it to become manageable. That's what people do. God gave you one of my mentors, Marcus Benjamin. He was sharing recently even about vision, and I love the way he explained it. And he was saying that God gave you a vision, and then when life happens and when life hits, we try to shrink our vision down into something we can control and it's something that we feel we can manage and something that we feel won't bring disappointment. So instead of I'm going to walk in the vision God gave me and the future of that is creating X, Y, and Z, then we shrink it down to something real, real small that like, okay, I can manage this and then I won't be super disappointed at X, Y, and Z. Shrinking a God-sized vision into something now that you could try to control or manage, and you can wrap yourself around it to keep yourself comfortable. And he calls it functional depression, when you're still functioning, but you're no longer envisioning. And whenever your vision is reduced, life becomes survival instead of stewardship. When your vision is reduced, life becomes survival instead of stewardship. Hello, somebody? And so it's important to write the vision. Write the vision. Make it super plain. See your vision every day. Speak your vision every day. There are so many of us, we are in a war. You're in a war right now. And you know what's going to keep you moving forward? Your vision. Because you're going to create from your vision. Your vision is going to drive you. Your vision is going to motivate you. Your vision is going to keep your feet moving in the right direction instead of trying to keep you present where a situation may be trying to get you to not use your vision or to lose your vision or to experience functional depression. So, profit is the ability to see past the current experience and believe God's vision that things are going to change. Your part is listen for the vision, write the vision, keep the vision in front of you, read the vision every day, visualize the vision, speak and proclaim the vision, picture it, proclaim it, keep it present. Picture it, proclaim it, keep it present. Through every mistake we've made, through every situation and every trial, man's greatest challenge was getting his vision back, is what my mentor said. And then we're trying to reduce a God-sized vision into something that can be managed without more loss or failure. You're like, okay, well, how can I now make this into this? So maybe I won't have any failure. I won't have any loss. And that's not where we want to be. That's not where we want to be. There's so much power in your vision. There is nobody like you. And when you speak your vision, when you write it, when you proclaim it, when you visualize it, you literally begin to draw to you what is in that vision. So whatever it is for your business and for what you're doing, what is the vision? And are you speaking it out loud? Are you speaking the vision out loud? It is not time to be quiet. It is not time to say, well, things are happening right now. I'm going to put my vision to the side. Now is the time to fully write out the vision and to feel it in your body, to make it plain every day and confidently communicate your vision. Confidently communicate your vision. Because when you don't have a vision, it causes a slow decline. Because we know that life is happening to all of us. Well, I was talking to somebody on Sunday and we were talking about vision. And I said to her, your vision is not a wish list. Your vision is not a wish list. Your vision is something that you've pictured because it's already happened. And so you write it as such. That's why you can see it. You can see it and you write it as though it already happened. You don't see this vision of all these amazing things and what's going to happen for your life and your businesses and the people that you're going to impact and the lives you're going to change and what that looks like and write, I hope, da 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 da. No, you saw it. So write it as if it's already done because you saw it done. You don't write your vision as a hope. We write our vision as I'm so happy and grateful now that, and write it out. I'm so happy and grateful now that my company is producing 7 figures. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am doing X, Y, and Z. I'm so happy and grateful now that my transitional homes are able to service over 100 people every month. I'm so happy and grateful now that. I'm financially free. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm married and I have X, Y, and Z children, and my family, da 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 da, and we get to do this and we're doing that, and we've been able to do this. I'm so happy and grateful now that I live in my dream home and it looks like this, and the aura when I walk in feels like X, Y, and Z. I'm so happy and grateful now that my company has scaled and I have an amazing team of support that are proactive and that carry excellence in everything that they do. And I am a rested CEO. I'm so happy and grateful now that my body is totally whole and healed. I'm walking in my assignment and my divine purpose. I'm so happy and grateful now that vision is not a wish list. Vision is not a I hope. Vision is not a maybe someday. Vision means you've already seen it and you live it and walk it out and run with it with conviction. When you have vision, there is conviction. When you have vision, there is conviction. It's not a like I hope. There is a burn. This is for me. This is mine. It was specifically given to you to carry out. So I want to encourage you today, pull the vision back out or write your newest vision. Write your newest vision and then leave it on your desk. Maybe make copies of it. I highly actually recommend at least one handwritten version. Have a handwritten version and then have a typed up version. But now is the time to write your vision and make it plain. Because just like we said at the beginning, a person without vision will be a slave to your reality. You get to create. We have creative power. You are given the ability to create your life. You can create your results. And if you never read your vision and if you don't stay connected to the vision, then you'll stay in your current reality. The best way to change your life is to write your vision, to make it plain, to read it, to visualize it, to let your body feel that thing every day. You saw it. You saw yourself at another level. You saw yourself growing. You saw yourself impacting more people. You saw yourself with more ease. You saw yourself rested. You saw yourself in better health. You saw yourself with better relationships. You saw yourself with a more massive company. You saw yourself with more bliss and joy. You saw yourself resting more. You saw yourself, your future beyond your present, and you saw what God revealed. So here's what you got to understand. God will never show you something that he has no intention of teaching you how to steward. But if you shrink your everything he gave you so that you feel like you'll never fail, it's not going to be that great. Let me speak to the person who feels a lot of pressure already. You know what pressure? You know what else thrives in pressure? Diamonds. You're like, man, but I've been feeling so much pressure. Man, it's not perfect. What I'm dealing with right now is heavy. And you want me to visualize the next thing? Absolutely. If you're gonna create a life one way or the other, you might as well create a life you would love. And if you don't vision, all you're gonna do is keep creating what's around you. So why not visualize and begin to manifest and pull in what you really want? Because you're going to end up creating a life no matter what. No matter what. So step into the vision. Step into the vision. Studies show that people who write down and clearly define their long-term vision are significantly more likely to achieve it than those who don't. Because vision creates focus, vision creates discipline, and vision creates direction. Many of y'all are like those diamonds, and you're like, why do I feel so much pressure? My love, you feel so much pressure because pressure over time creates the diamond. You're already in the process. Don't give up. This is the time to be in your vision and speaking your vision, declaring your vision. Look at your vision every day because you've already been enduring exactly what it takes to be the diamond that you are already are and are becoming. So you might as well create it with the fullest impact and the fullest vision. Does our vision scare us sometimes? Absolutely. Are we sometimes like, I don't even know how I'm gonna get from this to what I just saw? And you don't have to know the how. All you need to know is the what, and you know where you want to be. And when you visualize regularly, you're going to have the focus, the discipline, and the direction, and you will be led. It is like vision is like a magnet. Vision is magnetic. Your vision is magnetic, and it will automatically begin to pull you to it and it to you and other people to your vision. So that's why vision inspires action. It becomes a guide for your decisions. It produces that discipline. It keeps you anchored in faith and it opens up the door for what feels like miracles. But when you shrink your vision, you're not being wise, you're being fear managed. And fear is at the very low end of the Hawkins Triangle. So those who have been in some of my classes and in my event, fear is a very low level vibration. And when we operate in fear, we only attract things to us that are also at that low level. You don't want to manage your life in fear. You don't want to manage your vision in fear. Okay. So it's time to write the vision. It's time to start saying your vision to yourself every day. Go to the place of your vision. Hmm. It is time. It will change your life. It will change what you're doing. It'll change how you're feeling. So it's time for elevation. It's time for elevation. There's something specific, an assignment for you that you are called to do, that you are called to live out. Yes. So don't shrink your life because you've experienced trials and adversities. You are a diamond in the making. And you know what diamonds look like when people first find them? They don't look like what they look like when we buy them. Mhm. But you are a diamond and you're going to shine bright and we're not going to downgrade our vision. Don't downgrade your vision because you don't feel like you have what it takes to make it happen now. That's even the more reason to stay in the vision, to keep saying it and feeling it every day. And if you don't like the version of you that's producing your current results, guess what? You have the power to become someone new. You literally get to learn and be reshaped into the woman and the man in your vision. But that happens as you continually say that vision and sit with it, and you will start taking actions and you will draw to you the people and the support that are required to help you go to the next level. You were called. Jesus said, occupy until I return, which means be productive, be intentional, be disciplined, be focused, and most importantly, stop shrinking the vision God gave you and grow into the life you already saw. This vision is for an appointed time. Don't miss it. We're not in the space of, oh, I'll just wait till next year. I'll wait till the kids go to college. I'll wait until delay. It's for an appointed time. The time is now. No more delay. Because while you're delaying and while you're trying to get together paperwork, somebody else is in action. And you're trying to make everything perfect before you get started, and somebody else is already running with the thing. So go right now. What can you do today? What can you do in the next 24 hours towards your vision? What can you do right now? We are not in a time where delay is going to be beneficial. You are in a time where delay is dangerous. Probably while I'm talking right now, an idea of something that you can do today is coming to you. If you're in a place where you can write it down right now. So you don't forget. Because you know what we tell ourselves, I'm going to remember. Oh, it was so clear. I get it. I'm going to remember. And then what happens? We forget. Good morning, Rohit. Thank you for joining. So if you are committing, can I get anybody to commit to write your newest vision within the next 24 hours? If you're committing to writing your vision, I want you to type, I commit in the chat. If you're committing to writing your vision, I want you to type, I commit in the chat. Step 1, write your vision. And then step 2, make sure you put it somewhere and read it every day. I'm committing. I'm committing. It doesn't matter what your current situation is. Write the vision. The more you speak your vision, the closer it's going to literally manifest for you. The more you visualize it, speak it, and then close your eyes and allow yourself to see it all over again. Play the movie all over again for yourself. I see your I commits. I see your I commits. When I got up this morning and I heard the Lord say, 30 days, every day, speak the vision. 30 days, every day, read the vision. 30 days, every day, picture the vision. You can't go wrong visualizing your vision. You can't go wrong. If the distance between your next level and where you are right now will be greatly reduced by this simple thing that takes less than 4 minutes a day, will you capitalize on it and follow the instruction? You have to ask yourself, how bad do you want the thing that you've been asking for? How much do you desire your vision, your next level life, and what that looks like? Because if you really desire it, if you're ready to move forward in purpose and in vision, this is a very important step. Today is March 24th. It's March 24th. For the next 30 days, we're writing our vision, we're speaking our vision, we're visualizing our vision at least once a day. If you want to be in support while we do this, I have a Facebook group. So you can join our Facebook group. So if you're not already a part of the Facebook group, DM me and just put Facebook group and we'll send you a link to the Facebook group. I love y'all. Let's do this. Something is being released. It's being opened. The time is now. This is the year of connection. This is a year where heaven and earth is even closer connected. The answers to what you've been asking for, visualizing and dreaming of is closer than it's ever been. And we are tapping in. We are tapping in. It doesn't matter how much money you have today. It doesn't matter who happened, what happened, who happened, when it happened, why it happened. It does not matter that you're facing trials, adversities, and situations. As far as can you still accomplish your vision? Those things are just part of the pressure that's making you into the diamond that you are. This is happening. And I'm going to help you walk through the process to get to your vision. Okay? I'm Tavia Jax. Remember, you were born to win, and I was literally born to help you do it. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next week.